Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to yet more attempts to make a game. And nice reminder why I usually set my music up first, because that was really loud in my ears. But yeah, so it's Friday night. I don't want to go outside, so I'm going to sit inside and make games. I've been away for a little while. I think I played FTL on the last stream because just wasn't feeling game dev, and I am feeling game dev now. Look at these boys and their big swirly cones. The big swirly cones, I think, have the same texture as their skin. So let's not don't think about that. Don't think about that. Let's go over here. While I was away, I disappeared. I went away and to avoid taxes. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't say that. I've had a letter from the government about taxes. I paid them. Don't worry. Just didn't do the paperwork very well. Yes, while I was away, took my notebook. And wrote a bunch of, and sort of like went, all right, what do I want to make for this? What do I actually want to do? I kind of assumed I had it in this. I remember writing it down. I may have written it down in a different notebook, or I might have been drunk. I sometimes do that. Yes, I did. So, the plan for this little fun little demo that I'm doing. I think I've talked sort of generally about it, but I've got a more sort of defined plan now, where I've taken all the things that need done and I've broken them down into 3 different segments. This is the part of the stream and the video where I start actually giving advice on game development and how to do things, because I think this is a good system. It is untested, but I think it's a good one. I split them up into the requirements as to clean up, that is fixing how things feel, bug testing, the little tweaks, like the little things to make it play good. And then there's functionality, which is the things that I need it to make it play at all. Like functionality, all the things that are just like, what do I need for it to work? Not necessarily work good, but for it to work. Work enough that I can demonstrate the concept. And I think and then there's that, and then there's frills, which is all the extra stuff to make it like look pretty, make it, let's just zhuzh it up, give it that little bit of pizzazz. And I've split the goals down into these, and I think it's a good way of looking at things and possibly prioritizing stuff. Hopefully. I think it's probably a good workflow for just about any creative process when you're trying to create a complex product. Like, what do I need to make it work? What do I need to make it work good? And what do I need to make it work fancy? Because despite being a professional writer, I don't go in for eloquence. So, couple of things. For what we have just now. Cleanup will increase. Like, there will always be new things that go in cleanup. Never be afraid to edit your lists. Because we've still got a little bit of a problem with the... We've still got a little bit of a problem with the object following. Yeah, like, it's a bit of a thing. And the camera stuttering. There's a lot of camera stuttering going on when I move around fixed objects. He saw me and I died. But the camera's been sticking and juddering. I don't know what's causing that. I need to do that. I need to fine tune the pursuit speed because that's currently turned off. We need to do that. And the last time we were here, I implemented the base for what might be a fancier pathing system, because we've got the array elements down here. And it was just sort of the... Alright, what are the... I didn't actually test it. I didn't put more paths in, because I didn't know if it was gonna work. So I need to test that. For functionality, I want to put some UI up here. I want to get a permanent score tracker and a multiplier. And like the multiplier you're on, that of course, those definitely need tweaked and fine tuned, because they're currently based entirely on figures pulled out of my arse. So that might need rebalanced and stuff. Maybe I'll create a bonus. Maybe I'll give them like a bonus multiplier for getting all the bots in a level at the same time, because it might not necessarily be like the maximum amount you can get. So yeah, I want to get score. I also want to create a dialogue system, because I have a little story that's supposed to go with this, because I find it impossible to create these things without a bit of story. So I want to put in just a little dialogue box, just a little thing that you'll see at the start of the level, where you'll get your protagonist being all gruff and macho and I'm too old for this shit, jumping in to be like, okay, I gotta go and fucking fetch these robots. And then whoever his handler is being like, stop making such a mess of it. I think Camp Glaswegian handler and gruff stoic subtype A protagonist would probably be quite fun, but only if I could get voice acting done, which to be honest, me and Chris could do. Like I'll sit there and do the growling, because Chris does Glasgow Lovey way better than I do. So you could do some fun stuff with that. Other things that are necessary. We've been playing around in this sort of generic pre-built Unreal sandbox. Yeah, it quite literally says so on the box what this is. It's a template. What I need to do is I need to actually sit and sketch out a level and then build it. Now, Unreal has, a number of primitives that can be easily sculpted into a level. Because the alternative is that I start making shit in Blender. I have not used Blender for 5 years. Yeah, about 5 years. And I wasn't very good at it then. I'd cut my teeth originally on 3ds Maya, because that's what we were using in university. Blender is fine. So I'm just trying to see the... Look at it. Look at the gap. Oh. Blender should be fine, but I would rather just block it out in this. Because again, functionality. What do I need to make it work? At which point it would be, you know, I would just need the primitives to sketch out the layout. It doesn't need to look fancy. Like, for example, these boys are probably going to stay as default Unreal Man with big cone for a while. Big default Unreal Man without animation for a wee while. Well, this is the ear of the robot you'll be dealing with. Oh, I can see inside his bits. Oh, it's his giblets. He's internally rendered. Why is he internally rendered? But yeah, so we need to actually create the level so you can have your hide points, you can get around. This playground is actually pretty good for it anyway. And there's lots of stuff to hide behind and all that. I'm gonna need to create a way to make sure that these... I've just realized this. I'm gonna need to create a way to make sure that these cones don't just pass straight through solid objects, so they don't start seeing you around corners. Because that'd be a pain in the arse. What else do I need to do? I want to create a simple sound player, and start running a little bit. Just a basic soundtrack. I've got a whole fucking mess of royalty-free sound assets that I can use to soundtrack this. Yeah, so I can soundtrack this as much with some stuff. It will probably be a very simple thing to do. I'll put together the actual soundtrack I'm going to use off stream, because as much as, you know, it's chill time, can't imagine you guys will want to sit and watch me comb through a massive library of music for probably a couple of hours. I might do it anyway. Fuck it. It's a Friday. It's a Friday night. We're supposed to be here chilling. So yeah, I want to do that. Other thing I want to do is maybe do a scoreboard. Scoreboard might belong in frills, so that people can compare. So like if I put this up on Steam or on Itch as a demo, you could record your scores. And potentially investigate doing multiplayer myself, which chances are that's going to cost money because there'll be server costs involved, so I won't do it. So I'll probably just be like, hey, multiplayer comparison here, because that's the thing about a demo as a pitch piece, is it doesn't need to be perfect. If there's things you cannot do yet, then put in what you can do and put in a demonstration of the concept of what you're going to do later. Which is a lot easier in something like this than it is in more linear story-based stuff, but hey. And I was thinking of maybe doing and in a similar vein, I was thinking of doing an upgrade shop, but with like one, maybe two upgrades in it, just to demonstrate the system. Because the ludonarrative reasoning, big word, behind you picking up more than one robot at a time and depositing it, is that you're getting a bonus from the company. You're getting a performance bonus, an efficiency bonus. And so that would translate into money. So you would then have a reason to push for this that isn't just score. You would push for it, you get it, and you would then spend it on... So the loop goes like this. You're in the level, you collect the robots, get the multiplier points, spend the points on upgrades, go into the next level, and so the wheel turns. Gameplay loops, man, they're great. But in order to make that properly demonstrable, I would have to make a second level, which would be which would essentially just be designing another level. That's it. No new mechanics, no nothing, except for the upgrades that are chosen. And that would be it. Because I know what I am like with scope, and I get real fucking bad for it. I get real bad at over-scoping projects. This all seems like fairly simple stuff. Like the UI and the dialogue system, I know how that works conceptually, and that's not going to be too hard. Unreal's got a very, very solid UI system. The level design, that's just going to be, that's an evening's work. That's probably 2 evenings' work. One to draw it, the other to build it, and then it'll get tested and iterated upon afterwards. The scoreboard's going to be a little harder because that's going to involve creating save states. Sorry, I'm doing this whole thing while listening to a shanty song about mermaids eating people. It's great. Upgrade shop, again, also going to be difficult. It'll probably just be complete the level, fade to a different scene with just a screen that you can click on. Like, that's not going to be hard. Implementing the upgrade itself, because I haven't thought of them, is going to be difficult. It'll probably be fairly simple things, like a smoke bomb that you can use to just throw down, and it'll create a cloud cover. Don't know what else I would do, because I'd only want to upgrade. I'd only want to implement like 2 upgrades to demonstrate potential variety and stuff, and then just fill the rest with like coming soon. Because I do want to put this up as a demo piece. I want to put this up as a demo piece, as another thing, because as a game developer, as an independent game developer, it always does to pad your portfolio. If you can have something, even if you're working on something with other people, if you have the ability to do another small thing just in the background without really inconveniencing the rest of the team or the project that you are working on, because I only work on this project. This project only gets opened during these 3 hours in a week. So I recommend this actually as a creative process and as a workflow, because I've found that streaming this has helped massively. But it means that if you have something on the back burner, you can pad your portfolio. You have more to show there. You have another card in your hand that you can play when someone says, "What have you got?" Prototypes are always a good thing to have. Especially if you can go to the next section, which is frills. You can go to the fancy stuff. I want to get some robot models for these guys. I might have some in my asset library, because I've been buying asset packs off of Humble Bundle for fucking years. So I might have some robot models I can grab on these guys. Probably grab a fresh player model. See if I can find like a dude. This will be placeholder dude. It'll be placeholder dude. The actual character has not been developed enough to be given a race, gender, name, or face. But they will exist as placeholder human. But I'll try and make them as visually distinct from the robots as possible, so that they are, so that things stand out, make things visually distinct. Of course, get some fancier environment models. Those I definitely have. Just don't want to dig them out just yet. And it's easier for testing to sketch out a level and build it with primitives, like these cubes, and build it with primitives, because then changing it is a lot easier and doesn't have quite as much of a blowback on any art team or art people that you do. I want to get little character portraits for the when they're talking. I might try and make those myself in like Piskel or Ace Sprite or something. But be warned, my art skills are shite. I need to get a version of the robot that is folded, like curled up behind you, so that they can, you know, follow you around after you've caught them. Sorry, my teeth feels weird. So yeah, I can follow it. Probably the same model, but just squished a bit. I might try and do some like MGS style alarm effects and be like, "Bing!" And I am probably gonna try and get some. I'll probably try and get some animations off of Mixamo to just rig this lot and run it, because I know that Mix and Jam do a whole bunch of the Mix and Jam YouTube channel do a whole bunch of like recreating mechanics videos, and every single time they do, there is inevitably a trip to Mixamo to dig out some placeholder animations, because using placeholder assets and using store-bought assets is fine. There is no shame in any of it. What I am ashamed of is how I've organized it, because my asset library is a fucking mess. Oh, it is an unbelievable mess. Because they're all organized by the packs that I got them from, which doesn't actually tell me shit about what's in there, so happy days. Anyway, I should probably actually get on to building some things rather than just sitting here talking about my fucking design principles. Yeah. I'm quite tired. I know I've been on holiday last week, but this week I came back and this week just went vroom. Everything went mental. So honestly, this might actually end up being a shorter stream. So, fuck are we doing? So yeah, this is the enemy blueprint. Where is the chasing script? Because I've turned it off. Okay, that's shit. Oh shit, where did... Oh no. Fuck. Is it this? I think it's this. I think it's that. Maybe not. Actually, I think it's... Right, hang on. I think it's actually this. Let's give this a shot. See if it actually... See if they... Chase me, robots! Chase me! Whee! Right. What I think... That's OBS. What I think is that... yeah, it's fine. What I think is that when you're seen... When the player is seen... Let me just check the fucking thing. Right, because this is all the movement script. Yes, let's move to the... Oh, fuck, I really should have labeled all this better. Right, okay. That's interesting. You don't have a speed. Okay. Do you have like it? Does this have an inherent move speed? Interested, right? Simulate physics, kinematics, transfer, collision, form of light, navigation. Interesting. Where does speed get? Where does the speed get set? I also need to fix the. Wait. Still dying. I'm still dying when we run into them when we're seeing, so. Hits, movement input. Yeah, this is all the stuff, right? Movement input. So that's your rotation. That's your backwards and forwards. So you're getting forward vector. There's no scale of speed or setting of speed. Interesting. That's going to require some fiddling about because I actually didn't. I don't know if there's any speed. So I need to. What I'm thinking is if I alter the movement speed of the. I'm just going to comment this. Right, so what I'm thinking is that when the robot sees them, they should go, "Oh shit!" and run faster. They should speed up. Interesting. All this time and I haven't found movement speed. Huh. That's not what I'm going to test just now. Because my brain is... my brain is a bit fried. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some fresh points to one of these guys. Yeah, add some fresh points to one of these guys and watch him and see if I can get the thing moving. So what I need is I need a... No, that's not... I need a... new... I need a new random primitive. Where the hell is that? Oh my god, there was... I swear it was in here. Fuck. Replace actor, okay. Give me a box. Oh god damn it. Right. I did it before and just created a cube. Has there been an update that I didn't notice? Could have sworn there was a thing where I could just drop a cube into the level. Place actors. I just need a cube. Just give me a cube. Yep. Just it's a cube. Stop shooting yourself so much. Right. I'm just using the cube as an easy way to. This is my. Oh my god. See, yeah, this says a lot about where I'm at. This is my placement cube. It's basically just a very easy way of going, all right, what is a point in the level and where does that actually look like? What are the actual coordinates of that spot and what does that look like? I am sure there are fancier ways of doing this, but this is quick and dirty and doesn't actually doesn't actually cause any issues. Just so long as you remember to to hide the cube afterwards. So we've got I had a pen here a minute ago. Always have a pen with you. Always have a pen. So we have our placement cube sitting at 640, 650. So what I'm thinking is we get this boy to come down and then just go left to right. So if I go here and I increase and I give me a new array element and it goes 640, 650. Okay. And then I go back to my placement cube. And then I just put him over here. Put it over there. I'm going to need to be careful. If this works, I'm going to need to be careful building this pathing. So that things all like loop and go back in the right places. Because otherwise this is going to get weird. Alright, that's 640, 1790. Oh, that's its location. Go 640, 1790. So, by the current theory and the program we have, you should start here, go to here, go to here, go to here, and then loop back and go all the way back up here. You can fuck off into the sky. You can fuck off into the sky. Whee. You know what, let's just open this. Just open this, and there's got to be a. I just want to turn your fucking physics off, because I don't want you to just drop off the. No. Remove collision. Just turn it off. It should hopefully. I'm not bothering with the fucking UVs. I'm not bothering with the fucking mesh. That should hopefully mean that fuck all happens with this cube. Yeah, you fucking leave that there. Right. So, I've turned the tracking off. So we hit play. Your boy comes down. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. Okay. Right! I got it mixed up. Okay, because his start point is... Right, okay. I got it slightly mixed up. I forgot what the points were. Because his start point is... Because his start point is down here. And his second point is up here. He goes... down, but his model starts here. So he goes down. and it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes across. So this pathing, so long as I'm not being a chump, works. Oh. Whoops. So this... So this works. The fancy pathing works. I'm so glad that works, because I basically just shoved it in last time and then didn't touch it. So I've tested the fancier pathing. Let's take that off. Let's do some UI stuff. So I don't know. I know that Unreal has a fairly solid UI system. I have just never used it. So this is going to be some learning, as usual. As always, keep things organized. So I'm gonna make the scoreboard first, because that's probably the easiest thing, because I have the data to go on it. And that's just gonna be a thing, an array, and then filling that array. But I'm going to put the permanent score tracker on the thing as well. User interface. Give me a enables extending U as a widget. Okay. Font objects. Used by Slate, UMG, and Canvas. Give me. Okay. Okay. New widgets. That's okay. Okay. I just want to put some fucking text on the screen at this point. Ooh, 2D tools, yay. I like 2D tools. UI. Okay, font object. Let's call this. Oh god, bones. Let's call it. Let's just call this score counter. Let's open it up. Right. Oh Jesus. Add a new font to this font family. Give me a fucking default font for the love of all that is holy. Oh shit. Right. Okay. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I do not think that's what I'm looking for. Right. Okay, this is... Alright. The fuck is Niagara? That's the particle system. Okay. It is time to consult. It is time to consult. Google. Oops. Shit. Know that. Right. Right. You gotta love it when you make a search for a question and the first thing that comes up is a post from the Unreal forums from 8 years ago. And it's just... Right. Let's have this look at this tutorial, at this thing, Kodako. Open WPP HUD and... Jesus fuck. Oh, it's fun. Oh, good. Right. Okay, this does seem like it's trying to build exactly what I'm after. WBP underscore HUD. Create a game manager. Right, okay. Okay, fuck. Alright. Jesus wept. Okay, this is a... Yeah, this is going to be a lengthy thing. Okay. Okay. I need... Let's have a fucking look at this YouTube tutorial at 60 seconds. Alright, this is still talking fucking Greek to me. Okay, that didn't actually tell me shit. That just told me... Okay, that's... Alright. Alright, that didn't tell me... That really didn't tell me fuck all. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that this has been made more complicated. Oh, that's the quick input box I was looking for before. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's been a certain amount of extra bollocks that has been made to make this unnecessarily difficult. Fun. Music back on. Fuck it. Right. I'm making this up as I go. Blueprints. Nope, we're not creating a new function. Jesus. Nope. Here's variables. Dispatchers, graphs. Variable function macro graph. No. Differencing previously class settings. We both end up here. I don't know what sequencing. Okay. Let's see what we got. Wow. What do you see? Okay. All right. Okay. We've already been through this a few times. All right. What happened to just giving me a UI canvas? Seriously, what happened to just giving me a UI canvas that I can just piss about with? Canvas render target, okay. Canvas render 2D is a 2D render target which exposes a canvas interface to allow you to draw elements onto it directly. Use canvas render 2D to create a render target text. Right. That looks like the UI underscore canvas. Hello. What does this cunt look like? Okay. Stare deep into the void. Okay, right, what we got? It has been like 3 weeks since I have touched Unreal, so the rust has already set in. And to be fair, part of the reason I'm doing this is to get my technical skills back up to snuff. Okay, I don't seem to be able to actually properly interact with this at all. There's no movement, there's no... Yeah, there's not really any... There's no way... There doesn't seem to be a way for me to add stuff to it. Yeah, no, this is just... Alright, fuck that. Okay. This feels like there's going to be a lot of bouncing my head off of stuff. Widget blueprint enable extending user widget. Okay, let's try this. This is all. Why is it all audio stuff? And then animation sample UI, default take burn-in. Basic level see what burn-ins. Okay. So that feels like it's not what I'm after. So you know what I'm gonna fucking do? Let's just fucking try a new thing. There's the game being played, its rules, scoring, other facets of the game type. We should have bothered with that earlier. That shouldn't have input. So I think we're looking at a scene component. We're gonna call you UI underscore score count. Okay. Do I have a fucking render option? Create canvas as render 2D target, right? Sure. Create the canvas. Shit, I don't have a fucking clue. Oh, I actually have no idea what the hell to do here. Create widget. Create a widget. I just want to fucking put some text on the fucking screen. Is that too much to ask? I feel like I'm barking up very much the wrong tree here. Really feels like I'm barking up the wrong tree here. I'm not trying... Because the player doesn't need to be able to click on it. In fact, they definitely shouldn't be able to. Oh, mate, I'm losing the place here. Yeah, I really don't think I'm set up for this. I might have to... I'll see if I can get it to 9 o'clock and then I might call it. I'm completely fucking lost here. Right, fucking... Okay, let's try this fucking thing again. Right, is he in a fucking widget? Right, okay, let's delete that, okay? I'm losing it. I am absolutely losing the fucking place. Give me a widget blueprint. Give me yeah, it's a visual widget. User widget. I don't want anything audio. Don't want anything animation. Some default recording overlay. Fuck it, yeah. Let's go for that. UI underscore score counter. What's your fucking deal? Right, okay. This looks more like something I can do. Build the widget. Build the widget and then have something draw it. Usually the level blueprint. Okay. This I can do. Let's just take the fucking... Let's take your default bollocks that's here and fuck it right off. Okay, because that can... What is where... What the fuck... Right. The fuck is this shit and how do I tell it to fuck off? This... clear it. Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Seriously. Fucking seriously. Right. Oh, you fuckers. Okay. Okay. Because it's had to be based on a parent class, it's not going to let me strip it back and start normally. And it didn't seem to have a default blank fucking widget for me to work off of, which seems to me deeply stupid. I can't delete any of this. I can't delete any of this. Can I just fucking... Right, that's the fucking... I can change the size. I can't delete any of this shit to then put my own fucking text on it. What the fuck? Yeah, what the shit? Seriously. You have the tools. I just want a basic blank UI canvas. Why the fuck can I not create... Right, is that what it is? Just give me text box widget style, okay? Let's try this. UI underscore score counter for the 50th time. Okay. Font family. None. I don't have a font. Size. Typeface. Oh my god. Oh, sweet bloody Jesus. Okay. Right. Fuck. Fuck. Right, okay. Just put it in the ugly. Call it new font. Sure. Typeface. Did you know? I know you have a default typeface. Don't fucking piss me about with that shit. Come on, you for fuck's sake. Right. I am losing the fucking place. This seems like it has been made unnecessarily complex, or the more likely option, I'm really missing something. I'm really missing something. Because there's no way. Because Unity's UI system was really fucking simple and really powerful. There's a lot you could do with it. So, why, in the name of fuckity fuck, can I not just build a fucking canvas? Give me my... guys, what's going on here? What have I missed? Because I've clearly missed something. You've got a dedicated thing for foliage. Why are your little UI things so obtuse? I've absolutely missed a fucking trick here. Absolutely missed a fucking trick here, because Unreal's UI system cannot be this shit. You Unreal 5, add blank canvas. Show me a blank canvas. Stop asking me, stop giving me things for how to create a blank project. I want to create a blank fucking canvas. Oh, Jesus, that's someone using the blank canvas as a metaphor. Piss off. Empty levels, bloopers for... Oh, fuck. Oh. Right. Add UI canvas. I just want to create... Okay. Let's try this one more time. Widget blueprint. What the fuck should it be based on? This is the same fucking tutorial I'm looking at already. Oh. Right. Okay. Widget blueprint after. User widget. After selecting this option, Unreal will display a window asking what widget class you'd like to create. Click the button User Widgets and That's not a fucking button. That's a folder. Fuck's sake. And of course the one image that they have is not of how to navigate the annoying bit. Because all the user widgets... Why is this all audio stuff? Why the fuck is this all audio stuff? Audio text box. Sure. Let's call it UI canvas and see if I can... Right. Okay. Okay. I was right. That had been made unnecessarily complex. Because now I can see what I'm doing here. All of this I can do. Having it making you choose from what it seems like are a bunch of fucking templates with no blank option. That's a brick wall in thinking. Fuck off. So yeah, give me... Right. Okay. This lot. Delete it. Get rid of this lot. Give me the fucking defaults. Just wipe everything out. Oh god, I just want to... There's still fucking default shit in it. There's default... And again, this tutorial is saying like, oh, click on the user widgets button. The user widgets, it's not a button. It is a folder. And I just want to get rid of this shit. Whatever the fuck this shit is, I want rid of it. I want it gone. That's not what I want things to look like. I want it off my fucking screen. Why can I not get rid of this? This is the same bloody problem I had before. Because this is just gonna exist. Unless I scrunch it up into nothingness, at which point it still exists, so it's gonna cause fucking problems later. What the shit? Hi. It just... Is it genuinely so hard to give me a blank thing that I can play about with myself? Seriously, because this existing, I guarantee, I will bet my belt that it's going to cause problems down the line because of like default sets and it not wanting to choose the thing I'm setting up. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck, Unreal? What the fuck? What the fuck, Unreal? I just want to create a bloody widget, and I want to create a fucking. And I don't want any of your default stuff. I just want to start from the beginning and create a fucking text box. Is that so hard? Yeah, because it's saying click the user widget. Are you fucking serious? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Was it that simple? I'm gonna. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, so it had all the things and they were put down as the default templates you could have under this thing, and that didn't look like a button, that looked like the identifier. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Well, it's really well that I'm trying to build a UI system in a system where the UI has just confused and pissed me off for the last half an hour. Fuck me sideways. Oh, that was like trying to take a particularly difficult shit. Right. Okay. Panel. Give me a fucking canvas. Boom. Canvas right there. Lots of stuff to work with. Lots of tools. Happy fucking days. Right. Border, button, checkbox, image, rich text block. Rich text block. Ooh, I'm okay with a working class text block. Text block. Bam. Done. You've got a font. So you've got a default font. That's fine. Also wrap text. Tooltip text is enabled. There is a button in here that is the fucking keep this box to the size of the text. Fuck. Jesus Christ. We've also bold. We can expand. We've got a slider for our text box. It's a happy days. Right. Oh my god. Seriously, that took way too fucking long. That took way too goddamn long to work out. That's such a ball egg. But it won't be the next time. Right, the next time it'll be easy. Yeah. It's the size of content. That's the bit I'm looking for. size to content. That's the bit. Yeah, because that basically fixes it, and then I can go. I can go into appearance. And I can take the font, and I can go, and the little handle box stays the same size. Because otherwise, it's very good for buttons. Because otherwise, things will start jumping around. So right, this text you're gonna say. You're gonna say score. Colon. I'm gonna go Control D. This one's gonna go down here. And you're gonna say bonus with another colon. Always be careful of your colons, people. Okay. So what I'm thinking is have these two as just labels that exist, and then set up another two text boxes. Always best to Control D some of these things because you do not know if, because honestly it saves time in getting. So I'm just gonna put some porn in there. I'm gonna put some porn in here. But if you Control D it, it makes sure that it doesn't, it saves time on altering fonts and stuff. This is all super easy and self-explained. Thanks, Green Coke. Yeah, I've got a degree in game design. Would you believe it? And it's been a long time since I've used Unreal, and it just. I was always a Unity boy. It's a puppy eating cookies. Don't know what that is. But yeah, so the thing is, get these two text boxes, get the references. Yeah. See, it was UE4 that I learned on, just a little bit. That I did, but I was a lot more into my proper syntax programming. So I found blueprints really unwieldy and difficult to work with. So I just basically stuck to Unity. And then all of the Unity bullshit last year, I think it was last year, happened. And I basically just vowed never to touch them again. Because, alright, they didn't go through with fucking pricing developers for every download. Still means it still shattered any faith I have in that company. If I'm gonna do 2D stuff myself, I'm probably gonna use Game Maker, or depending on what I'm making, possibly RPG Maker, because both those are free and they're both actually pretty solid. But I'm doing a 3D thing, which I don't do very much, so I'm doing Unreal. But anyway, plan is get these text boxes, get the references to them. Can I rename this? I can rename this to score count, and this will be bonus count. And yeah, it means that if I get the references to these, and I can just alter them as we go. And because I'm meticulous about my labeling, I'll put that there. Score label. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting used to it slowly, but I don't know if you were here for the last half hour where I was swearing at it and going, why the fuck can I not just make a blank UI widget? Yeah, no, I've been swearing at it since about quarter two, going, why the fuck can I not make a blank? Because it looked like the only options that were given me were the templates, where you can't delete anything. And then I accidentally clicked on something and suddenly, boop, blank thing. And now I'm here. Which is just easier. And it's just like, what the fuck, guys? I'm trying to build a very basic UI in a system where the UI I'm using to build it is a bit shit. Yeah, no, I tried looking through a few tutorials and a lot of them were not very well worded. But I eventually found the right thing and it was just like, oh, right. Now I'm here. Nah, tutorials are the godsend. Like if you were in game development, something has always already been done. Whatever your little bit you're trying to do, go on YouTube. Someone else has already done it, and are usually more than happy to show you. There's some magic people out there that's gonna. Right, now I need to get references to this. I need to get into what blueprint am I calculating the score in? Oh yeah, it's all this spaghetti nonsense. So okay, so I need to change this out. There's a lot of basic starter tutorials for Unreal 5. They're growing a lot more, especially after the Unity debacle, because that was kind of the main strength that Unity had over Unreal, was that there were way more tutorials and really, really comprehensive documentation out for everything. But when Unity started making psychotic noises, a lot of the dedicated YouTubers who were doing purely Unity tutorials were like, let's swap over and do Godot. Let's do a bit of Unreal. Let's just mental. I mean, Unity were never actually going to go through with those charges, but it was still a scary moment. It was absolutely that classic political thing of, oh, let's propose this fucking mental idea, get people up and outroar, and when people are really nice and stoked and pissed off, we'll go, all right, we'll compromise, and then slip in a thing that's not as bad as the mental thing they said, but still shite. But that was their original intention, because they changed the profit share setup. Admittedly, it wasn't too bad. It genuinely wasn't too bad, because it's pretty much in line with what Unreal does. But it was still just that. But apparently it was also all derived from the guy who proposed making people pay microtransactions for reloads in Battlefield, so I don't fucking know. Right, yeah, UI widgets and associated things, because that's, at the moment, the way I've got it set up is you drop off your things at the thing, this calculates your, you get what you get and what bonuses you might get for the amount you put in at the same time, and then eventually at the moment, just prints it to screen. Instead, because I've got the string all calculated here, I want to put it on the page. Oh, their stock tanked. Their stock tanked, and they had every single indie developer I've ever met or interacted with online going, holy fuck, why do you people want to kill the industry? I remember seeing this fantastic, morbid post from it was I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was a mobile developer who were like, look, we are offering a free-to-play game. We don't do in-app purchases. We make our money through advertising. And he had the calculation for his his average users and his downloads, and he went, if this goes through, because Unity were using a fixed price, Unity will be after 102% of my profit margin. 102%. It was just like, why don't just ask for my firstborn child? Like, what the fuck? It was a wild time, and it was last year, right? I could have sworn it was only last year. Linear time is a strange thing, right? I need to compile this because then it'll show up in things. Can I get a cast to widget? Can I get a cast to widget? Let's break these. Just break all the links and just throw that up there just to. Because we need everything to cast into this. And then where's the object? We've got an object. Can I do that? Yes, I can. As widgets. Right, I need the exact. No. I'm being crazy. UI scores. Cast a UI score counter. Right. Because otherwise I was just casting to a widget. I also forgot to link one of the pins up because that would have bitten me. That would have bitten me on the bum quite badly. So here's the thing: is Unity was still a very profitable company at the time. They were still making a fair whack of money off of off of deals with large studios, and no, man, it comes back to the infinite growth principle of economics, which is bollocks to say the least, and is genuinely one of the reasons why capitalism is failing, is because a lot of companies operate on the principle that doesn't matter how much money the company is making, unless it is making more than last year, it is a failure. Which is how you can end up with companies like Microsoft making billions of dollars in a year and still going, we need to cut costs, we need to shut down a bunch of studios because it didn't make as much money as last time. That's how Tango Gameworks go. That's what happened to Tango. It's the kind of thing that keeps a young game developer up at night. Right, so cast a UI score counter. Now I need to create a thing. I need to create. Right, I need a graph. I need a thing. Right. So what I need is I need a cast to cast my third person character. Is that it? And then we go to as third person character, we go get score. And then we go to the designer and I go, can I get an event off this? Is variable. That's a thing, right? Variable name, score count, right. Set score. Can I get a setter? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Score count. Category, default, drag and drop, input, mouse, touch input, user interface, painting? Can I get, no, it's not interactions, default, right? Score count. I'm being an idiot. Right, can I get a simple static text widget? Right, I need it to be dynamic. I need it to be dynamic. I need it to be able to... Open text block. Oh, no. Nope. Put it away. Put Visual Studio away. Before it shits itself too hard. Oh. Oh, that's my old friend. Right, I need this to be dynamic. It needs to be something that I can vary. Okay. Right, is that the difference between a text block and a rich text block? Combo, editable. Editable right, okay, that's what I need. I need an editable text box, not a text box. Let's go with editable text box. Okay, no, let's get edible text. Edible text? Edible text. I love edible text. Let's see, where's my thing? Size to content, please. Right, text. I'm gonna put my porn in there. Give me a fucking Jesus Christ. Brain. I'm not clever today. It's one of the things I've always that's a character of fiction I've always empathized with is Teravangian from the Storm from Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive, because he's got it's not really a spoiler to say he's a guy where he wakes up every day. It was 49 I was on before. He's a guy who wakes up every morning and his intelligence is variable. Like, he'll wake up one morning and why is that still grey? Oh. He'll wake up every morning and his intelligence and his empathy will be variable. And I empathize with that so much, because sometimes I wake up and I'm fucking thick as two short planks. Just trying to get this right, saturation. Okay. Saturation. Is that why it is? Is desaturated? Eliminate the alpha channel. Nope, don't eliminate the alpha channel. I'm not being clever. See what I mean? Not being clever. Because I'm trying to... Because that's grey and that's white. Tinker about. Tinker. Make it the most opaque thing on the planet. I'll set it back to 1. Let's see. Fuck it, I'll leave it grey. And of course, Control D. Your friend. Right, editable text 0. You are score count. Editable text 1. You are bonus count. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, there. Where are we at? Yeah, we're the right size. Right, back to the graph. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a bastard. Oh. Okay, this is... So, right. So, when you went... It's not my first time in UE, but it's my first time doing UI in Unreal. So, I'm curious as to why this is only giving me a getter, not a setter. Interesting. Because what happened... Basically, brief history of my time as a game developer. Because I am a professional game developer. But as I was saying before, I mostly did my stuff in Unity, but over the last couple of years I have shifted more to the design side of things and higher level design, a lot of narrative stuff, because my speciality is in narrative and mechanics design. But I found that because I was working with somebody who is way better at programming than me, my boy Fraser, over at Old Alliance Games, he's a lot better at this than me. Because he was doing all the programming, my technical skills basically, I just wasn't doing anything technical for 2 years. So I've been doing this as a wee series, just 3 hours on a Friday night, just coming on and jumping on, tinkering about with Unreal and being like, right, let's rebuild one of my old university projects, and basically make a wee prototype of it. But I haven't touched Unreal before starting this, which was a couple of months ago. I hadn't really touched Unreal in about 5 or 6 years, and it was Unreal 4 that I'd been messing with. So yeah, interested here why we're doing this, because this is an editable text box. This is an editable. Oh, wrong thing. So we've got an editable text box. I'm assuming that means editable in editor, and I'm being an idiot. Okay. So I'm probably just missing the thing I actually need to... I'm probably just being an idiot, and I'm missing the... And I'm just missing the actual, the correct thing to mess with. Input key selector, Windows dynamic entry box is variable. Can I get a... Nope, I can't get a getter for that. Fuck. Still can't get a getter for it. It's not the compilation that's the problem. Right, let's just delete that and let's delete that. See if it's... Is it because it's compiling wrong? Okay. There's no entry widget class. Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I've come across that quite a bit. The way that function calls trip me up quite a bit before, because I've done some. Because I've built these guys, and I've done some pathing for them, some rudimentary pathing. I know there's definitely a fancier way, a more efficient way of creating a rigid path for them, but I built one myself because why not? And jumping between the functions of getting them to run around and then getting them to chase the player when they see the player threw me for a loop for a bit. It was interesting, and that's the great thing about programming, especially in like systems that you don't use very much. You find new problems, and it's like, how do I do this? Because I know this thing can be done. How do I do it? But I'm also aware that my personal programming style is bodgery. Because I remember, and and I'll happily share this little inside detail into my company. When I handed my programmer the original build of the project that we are now working on, I thought they'd be stars because it was originally a side project of mine. When I handed him the original version that I had been working on in Unity, he just looked at me and went, "All right, Jay, one, why did you do any of this the way you did? It's so inefficient. And two, how the fuck did you make it work the way you did?" Because he basically was just looking at my code and being like, by no rights should this be working the way it is. How the fuck did you do this? And yeah, like this is why programming is not actually skill. It's all about sacrificing chickens and goats to the right god and hoping you get the mechanics you're looking for out of it. Right. Okay, so we can set these as variables. That's opening Visual Studio again. And I was trying not to do that. Properties, publics. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Shut it down. That's going to involve putting personal information on the internet, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. Right. So let's go back to the text block like we had before, right? So you can be a variable, which means you should be able to be altered. Yes? Yes. That's the theory. Well, that so we can put a default value in this. Right. Are you looking for a font? Or are you looking for... Okay. Right. Okay, because again, you're only giving me getters, not setters. Maybe I should just create. Maybe I should just. Maybe I should just create my own variable with blackjack and hookers. Just give me a string. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the picture now. Okay. There's no functions associated with this naturally. It's a static text block. I need it to be dynamic. Will this be more helpful? There was English in there somewhere, I swear. Okay. Okay. I can feel that I'm just on the edge of it. That it's like, right, I need a thing that I can edit. That is absolutely not it. I tell you what, when I come back here and I do my sort of between level single screen item shop, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with some of these. It's gonna be great. Multi-line editable text, multi-line, right? So editable text. Give me again. Let's try the editable text, because you had a couple of on text changed, on text committed. Right. Call down the change programmatically or interactively by the user. Right. Okay. So I do need you to be editable. Let's go with input. Can I get a setter? No, I cannot get a setter. Again, I think this is supposed to be something you can edit at runtime with a that the player can it's not that I wasn't find okay it's not that I was unable to find any tutorials, it's that They are a direct reference to your widget. Right. So how would one edit them programmatically then? Because you've got 2.5 years of experience in this, and I don't. Drag a getter, then okay. So it'll be, let's see, what, set text, set font material, set text, with the text being, right, okay, right. Thank you very much. Type set text and you get noodle, take the bottom, it's a function blue node. Is this the right one I've grabbed? Okay. You're being really helpful here, thank you, man. Set text on the bottom of the search list. As in when I was yeah, I think that's what I had. Like set text, set text, editable text, like this. It's really nice when someone who actually knows what they're doing jumps in the chat and it helps, because I'm usually making this shit up myself. Right. Okay. So let's delete that. So forget that. Okay, thank you. So if I get my... Thank you. Oh. Now you can promote that to a variable. So drag, as in drag this to here. Promote variable. Okay. Because what I would, yeah. Don't necessarily think I'm going to do that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get the reference of the score that exists, get that out of the player blueprint, convert that to string, run that into the text. If you expose this on spawn or make a BPI call, you can directly set this. Right. Okay. But yeah, because I need to get this. Yeah, that's the thing. Is I need to get the information off the other blueprint, and correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I've just been doing this from what I've learned. The only way I've found to do that is just by casting and then going off that. Like it would be this. You go this, and then I would go and get the what was it? Get score. And get the score variable. It's currently living in the third-person character because that's where all my calculations are. This whole spaghetti fucking mess. It all just gets, yeah. It all just gets pared down. Right, actually. Right click in the empty. This is a solo project, yeah. It's just me working on this. Again, I only work on this during these streams, which is 3 hours on a Friday night. Oh, no, it's not. Like, the theoretical plan for this is that I'll set up this dumbass prototype, and then I'll hand it off to somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Right click in the empty field to go get which empty field? Like which empty field are you talking about? There's a few. Because I've got. Because I think what might actually be better is get this, create a tick where score is equal to a text variable. Okay, right. Yeah, because I've got the score here, and it would just be integer becomes text. I can go away. And just be that tick tick bam bam bam. My only problem is that it needs. This is not going to compile right if I don't have an object. Do I just? Yeah, fuck it. See if that works. Yep. Third person game does not inherit from UI score counter, so the cast will always fail. Right. Get player character. Thank you very much. That's probably gonna make all this a lot easier now that I know now that I've thought to do that. Because the thing is, like, you look at this and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, what is everything? And it's like, well, I have my player characters up there. Didn't think there's like a default thing of find the fucking player character. Right, thank you very much. That's very helpful. And yeah, this is a tick, so it'll just run every time. Keep score updated. Happy days. Yeah, I saw that. Player character, player controller, player pawn, game state. Fuck. Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like in concept, this is dead simple. It's just the syntax and getting the right bits of the blueprints to put together. Like, 'cause this thing is, I have built this game before, admittedly a 2D version in Unity, but I've done all of this somewhere else. It was just, you know, years ago in a different engine. And probably with less rum in me. That's completely. Well, it would have been less rum. Because I was probably drinking whiskey at the time. That's the thing is sometimes, you know, you get stuck on a long programming binge and it's just like, I need a drink here. Right. I don't need to do this anymore because it's all being handled in the score counter, so that's fine. Which means this lot are okay to end here and go straight into. Right, I'm gonna put the string back. I'm gonna put this string back just to make sure that things are matching up right, because this worked before and it'll be a useful development tool. I'm just gonna put that back. And it means that the things are updating correctly. And then we do the reset. Because I know that that works. Okay. Now the thing is, the interesting thing is, okay, because I don't know. Now we need to get to drawing the actual canvas. I don't know how. I don't know how Unreal does that. So Also need to take one of these. Oh, actually, hang on. We need to do that. Size to content. Let's go with... oh my god, my brain's fucking gone again. Appearance, font, size. We are at 49 previously. Let's go with 49. Let's go for a... And let's go for a base text. Let's go for a filler text of that, so I know if it's working or not. The text should still overwrite it and set it to 0 immediately. Yeah, I figured that. I did figure that. Yeah, because I was originally trying this with normal text, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Maybe an editable thing. But everything I was looking at going, this is something that the player's going to edit. And then when you started talking sense to me and telling me what to do, I genuinely forgot that I'd made that an editable text box. Yeah, you know, password entry and stuff like that. I'd genuinely forgotten that. That I was using an editable text box. So thank you for reminding me, please, for that. Size content just makes that easier, because when these boxes don't line up properly, they get on my fucking tits. Right, set text. No, we need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Actually, nope. Before I do that, rename the fucker. Ooh. Score tracker. Because otherwise I'm going to be putting it in stupid places. Jesus fuck, I just did this. Yes. Oh my god, we literally just fucking did this. And I've completely forgotten. I'm not clever today. I'm exhausted. And my phone's buzzing at me. Oh god. And my mother is asking me for information. Oh, my spine feels for you, and it don't matter if it. Keeps that nice and neat. Bile? I'll get it. Not throwing a hissy fit. Right. Thing I need to do is I now need to rejig some of this. I need to rejig some of this to create the bonus. Except I don't. Because all this mess is about calculating it when you drop it in. for the UI thing, I want to show you the perspective bonus, which you're not going to get out of this without me completely breaking it down and restarting. So it's probably easier for me to create another integer called bonus, called bonus bonus multiplier, because I believe in long variable names. An integer called bonus multiplier, subbing it in here, which shouldn't be too hard. And that'll be piss easy to sub it in here. I can actually probably simplify this massively by adding in. Yeah, I could probably simplify that. I could probably simplify this mess massively just by creating it to be like, right, set score to be score plus tail count multiplied by 100 multiplied by bonus, and then just doing it and having bonus get calculated somewhere else by the current tail count. That'll probably be pretty easy. Just need to work out where to put it, because it needs to be calculated before the deposit goes on. It needs to be... Right, where is... Right, that's the spawning of it. This is the spawning of it, so let's set it here. I can literally just add it onto here, yeah, right. So... do this too. Give it a branch. Give me a greater than. Give me a greater than. If tail count is greater than. What have I done for the first bonus? If tail count is greater than. It's greater than or equal to 10. We do. If you get 10, yeah, if you get 10 things in your tail, bam. Yeah, 5 times multiplier. If it's greater than or equal to 5. Cool. Right. First things first. Scrap that. Give me a greater than or equal to. Nope. Let's say 2. If it is great, because we're going to be doing this kind of in reverse. So I'm just going to put this lot over to its own wee section. Nope. So I can just shift it over here. And I can re-comment. And I can re-comment that in a minute. When I've pissed about with it a bit more. So if that's true... no, we need to do this in we do need to do this the right way around. So it's greater than or equal to 10. Set bonus multiplier. Set bonus multiplier to. Is it 5? Yes, at 5. If it's not true. If it's not true, we check another branch. And we check for greater than or equal to. Give me another tail count. Right, give it 5. If that's true, then we set bonus multiplier to 3. And I had it set so that it was I'll see you around. Good luck in your Blender stuff, man. Good luck in your Blender stuff. I'm glad there's other people just puttering about on a Friday night doing their recreative things. You've been a real help. Right. Give me another greater than. Equal to. Give me another tail count. Let's see, 2. If that's true, then we set bonus multiplier. I believe I had it set so that I had a multiplier of 2, but that was mostly for testing purposes. And if it is fail, and if that's not true, then we set bonus multiplier to 1. No, 1, not 10. So we're setting the bonus there, which means I can cut out, honest to God, the vast majority of this. So I just go like that, and I go get bonus multiplier. Deal. I can just cut out so much of this. Although, what I'm actually going to do, because you should never, ever actually get rid of large chunks of code willy-nilly, because there's always a chance that something doesn't work. You need to go back to the previous version. I'm actually going to just bring that down there and then go. Bring that lot down a bit. Just going to excise this bit, which is the bit I'm going to be using in a minute. And then delete that, I don't need that. And then this bit with the string goes over here. I'm going to break the links there. I'm going to mark this legacy. I'm just going to shift it down here. Just shift that over there. Needs to go down there. I get to shift this lot over there. Just going to condense this down as much as possible to like a little just whoop. Right. Create a comment out of that lot. So, increasing score after depositing tail. Thing I'll need to do after this. Just realized I'll need to set. I will need to reset bonus multiplier because otherwise it'll just stack. Reset it to 1. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll just already have the beginning of a reset thing here, so I'm just gonna extend that out and then go. Once those are all destroyed, set bonus multiplier back to 1. Nice. Okay, happy days. Right. No, that's complaining, but still. Because that builds this. Because I've got it. Yeah, because I'm only setting the. Because I'm only setting the bonus in the build code. Whenever you. Because that's when it would happen. So what I'm going to do is I haven't got the UI working yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this and see if the original and see if the scoring stuff is. Yeah, my camera's fucking chunky as shit. Oh, shit! Right. So I need to check if your man there's being a fucking dick. Oh, I forgot to put the fucking sensor box on him. Right. So we got 1. So that deposits to 100. Okay. So that's what happens when you place 1 of it. I should really just have a kill switch for death. Right. This is the 2 of them together. Drop them off. 400. That is 2. That is 2 multiplied by 100. Okay, so that is working. Let's see if it's working. It's working individually. It's working multiplicatively. Is it working additively? It's working additively. Okay. So all my bonus calculations, all that's all working just fine. So the upshot of that is I have now got a variable that counts the bonus, which means I can take all the stuff I did over here and I can set the bonus as well. So that just... Huh. Get a bonus multiplier. Right, let's get back to the designer. This, Control D. I think my mother's... Certainly my mother is shouting at me. Oh, happy days. Get that and then rename it bonus tracker. Yeah, give it that. It means I can go into the graph. Oh, you motherfucker. And I can go set text again. Create bonus tracker. We go get bonus tracker. I go set text, please. So where you can Whoop. Right. Oh, drop. No. Okay, that should work. That should just work. And honestly, quite happy with that. It's like a little bit of tinkering. I don't know if you'll ever see the YouTube video of this, but thank you, Green Coke. You've been really, really helpful. You're a fucking legend. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. I'm gonna leave it there for tonight because I'm genuinely fucking knackered. It's been a crazy week. I've been working a lot and I've been bouncing all over the shop. So I'm going to call it there. I'll be back with more of this next Friday. Chris is away doing a thing. I think he's doing a director thing. So it'll just be me on Monday, but I won't be doing this. I'll do something else. I'll do something else. Probably, to be honest, knowing me, I'll probably be like, fuck it. I'm tired. I'm going to play FTL for 3 hours. Let's go. But for now, I'm going to say good night. Thank you, everybody. There's social medias and stuff. I'm Jonathan Honey 4 on Twitter. The company is at old Alliance Games, at old_games on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn if you're a professional bent. Yeah, we're making a sci-fi indie horror game, looking to get our demo out. It's not being made like this. I'm not doing the programming. The programming is being done by someone who is a lot more competent than I am. And some very lovely artists. But yeah, we have our website, oldalliancegames.com, and yeah, there'll be this VOD will be on if you're seeing this and you're not currently watching it live, you'll be seeing it on the Brothers Honey YouTube channel, where all of our previous streams and videos and etc. are. But I do this every Friday night, as a nice wee chill thing. Sometimes I play games if my head's fucking mint. But I wanted to get back to this because I did the thing while I was away. Yeah, night everybody.